But at the end of the day, when you got to look at these players as well, bro, like
Yeah,
these players have been involved. A lot of these players were
bro.
involved in the batterings last season as well, bro. And a lot of them, he didn't buy them. So
Yeah.
it's one of them things where let's see what he does in the summer with a lot of these personalities.
Mm.
Maybe they won't be here, bro.
Nah,
You know,
there's
like
a
that.
lot that won't be there, man. I'm telling you
Well,
that now.
there you go. And that's why I feel like people need to have a bit of perspective and just be a lot calmer about the situation. Like, yes, it's embarrassing, bro. Do you know what I mean? But in life, embarrassing things happen. But guess what? You get over them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Today's a different day. If we go, and we say we beat Betis 3-0 or something like that, and all of a sudden we're pretty much through to the last 16 or to the quarterfinals of the Europa League, no one's going to be talking about the Liverpool result anymore, bro. Like, that's football. If we go on and put in a good display and smoke these man, and we're through to the quarterfinals of another cup competition, no, everyone's going to be talking about we're in the quarterfinals. That's what they're going to be talking about. No one's going to be talking about this Liverpool game. Only Liverpool fans will. Do you know what I mean? And that's good for them, bruv. I mean, that's
Yeah.
good for them. But what are they playing for this season, bruv? Top 4. That's what they're playing for. That's all they're playing for. And that's not even guaranteed either, bruv. So it's one of them ones where after all this banter, these men could end up in the Europa League next season. So
100%.
really and truly, like, what would you rather be in their position or our position?
No. For me, I'm
Just
not
beat
looking at it to
Liverpool
that extent.
7-0.
Yeah,
No, but
yeah.
look at it like that.
I'm
Who
moving
would you
behind.
rather be? Because when man are chatting shit, you have to think, yo, who would I rather be right now? Would I rather be Liverpool fans who just won the game 7-0, ain't guaranteed to play Champions League football, can't win a trophy, or would you rather be Man United? I'd rather be Man United right
No,
now.
of course,
And
that's
that's
100%.
why
We're going to be
can't
winning
get too
trophies this year.
There you go.
It's
So I
like
can't
when
get
they
too
asked
carried
me.
away.
It's like when they asked me about, would you take the Carabao Cup or would you take the 7 loss? Like, which one would you revert back? I said, listen, man, I'm not reverting back to trophies because that's what we're here for. We're here to win trophies.
There you go.
Like, the perspective.
So let the embarrassment slide, bro.
No, of course. Listen, I'm saying naturally. I just thought you were a bit too kind of like, you know what, like, it's okay. That's the only way I was kind of questioning.
It's not okay, but
I'm saying, like, it's
picture.
gone now. Like, it's out of my system.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
it's a long season. Like, no, I'm not all doom and gloom. Like, don't get me wrong. There's fight back Saeed in me. Like, bro, there's still a long season to go. We've got Europa League, we've got the FA Cup, and we could finish as high as third. So, and a second, you never know what happens with City and whatnot. But for me, there's still a long way to go to the season. So I hope Ten Hag has got these players. Like I said, he brought them in 9 a.m. in the morning, and this don't happen again, man. And best believe he's that type of character that doesn't allow it. So I'm confident in the manager. Not the same feeling when with Ollie. They kind of down tools. This one here, you ain't getting down tools with this manager.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna drop you. He might sell you. He might play you in the under 21s. Like this guy is a madman. So for me, you know what I mean? We got a long season to go, man, and we got to better start getting our act together quick. Starting on Thursday, Real Betis, and what a perfect
100%.
game. Sometimes you need that game straight away. You know how normally you lose, you don't have to play another game for a week. We got like mad amount of games until the international break. So we'll definitely get this out of our system, 100%, man.
But that's what I mean. And my man's saying you feel like this result will be remembered to the end of the season. But I'll be honest with you, it won't. And I'll tell you why it won't. I'll tell you why it won't. Not just the players, so much happens in football, in a week. Bruv, there'll be something else for someone to talk about, bro. When we got beat by Man City 6-3, I thought people were going to be talking about it all season, bro. People barely remembered about it for 2 weeks, bro. Because other shit happens, bro. Every week, someone's getting embarrassed in football, bro. That's just how it is. Like that. Like, no one ain't got no time. Bruv, there's 3 games in a week sometimes. Ain't no one got time to be dwelling over one result, blood. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no one got no time, to dwell, on results. Because if Liverpool go and lose their next match, or lose their next 2 matches, this doesn't mean nothing. Like that. It doesn't mean nothing. And this is just what it is. And it's just like if we go and we slap these man, Betis 3-4-0 on Thursday, no one's talking about the 7-0 no more. Everyone's like, cool, we're in the quarterfinals. Yeah. And then we go beat Southampton as well.
Now, I hear it on that point. 100%.
No one's got no time to rest on their laurels right now, bro. There's way too many games. There's way too much going on. So as much as it hurts, bro, do you know what I mean? Like, what? Liverpool are playing today?
No, next week. I think next week they're playing.
Next week.
Yeah.
But Liverpool have got Arsenal, City, and Tottenham soon, and they've got Real Madrid again, bro.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying? They could potentially lose all of those games, and then no one's talking about Man United no more.
Mm.
You know,
Now,
like that.
listen,
So as
I think
much as
for
man
us,
want to get upset, bro, allow it. Do you know what I'm saying? Man saying, "Oh, we lost." It's not to push to the side. You have to push it aside, bro. Because if you feel sorry for yourself, you could go and get slapped by Betis, bro. Man
yeah,
United
yeah,
ain't
yeah.
got no time to feel
That's the
sorry for
message we need to
themselves.
send out.
If you want to feel sorry for yourself, you could do that, innit?
Mm.
But the players ain't got no fucking time to feel sorry for themselves, and you shouldn't
No.
feel sorry for yourself either, bro.
Now, I think ultimately you got to remember there's a long way to the season. Like there's a long left. I think ultimately United fans, you had your bit of, you know what I mean, time to kind of dwell on it, and like what I did, you kind of look at it, but then you have to almost like, right, let's go now. There is still a lot of this season. And like I said, man, you never know. This top four isn't guaranteed. And the players won't think like that anyway. And especially the manager won't as well. Because he'll be like, yo, listen, Liverpool are 7 points behind. Certain clubs are in there. We have to keep plugging away. We have to keep consistency. And I think sometimes, you know, when I look back at it, I think sometimes you have to see, even though I don't want it, you have to see the lows along with the highs. You can't all be highs. It's got to be a few lows in there. You've got to understand the manager. I want to know what the manager's deficiencies are. I do. Because if you don't see it and everybody gets this kind of false dawn, all of a sudden, bang, you get one of these kind of performances. So sometimes I feel like we need to understand the manager because, again, he's had a lot of praise, but we also need to find out, okay, then he's got deficiencies. Then we kind of like,
Yep.
you know, work with our understanding. So football's a humbler, man. I think, you know, it's not always the highs, man. And I think for me, Eric Ten Hag just got it wrong, man. He should never have went man for man press in that game. We should have went a little bit more pragmatic, like he's been doing. The personnel was wrong. He shouldn't have done that. I get it. You know, certain men are out, certain men are this, certain men are that, but you don't do that, man. Especially at Anfield, you don't do it.
Yeah,
And he'll know that,
100%.
man. He'll know that.
But
And
he will know that, and the players knew that as well. And you could tell that's why a lot of them stopped working, bruv. It's one of them ones where, bro, it's easy for you to say, like, as a fan, oh yeah, the players got to run to the final whistle. But when deep down you know, yeah, that the manager fucked up, bro. And obviously, these guys want to win games as well. And you could tell they were feeling sorry for themselves. Plus, they were a bit tired as well. And tired legs means bad decisions. Do you know what I mean? It's just one of them things where I think it was a multitude of different things. And now, what I do not like, what is happening right now, yeah, is Man United, yeah, statistically, yeah, the most informed team in Europe, yeah, like in all these competitions, all of this shit, yeah. One bad result, and now everyone is just fucking clutching at straws, blood.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like all of a sudden now, like people talking about, oh, what do you think of Martinez, this, that, and the other? Martinez has been the best centre back in the fucking whole country, yeah, for the whole season, and we get beaten once, and all of a sudden people want to have a conversation on him, bro. Save your conversations. There's nothing to talk about.